Prime Minister Narendra Modi will today launch multiple development projects worth over 46,000 crore rupees in Katra of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, this is Prime Minister's first visit to J&K since the Pahalgam terror attack happened. During his visit, Prime Minister will also inaugurate the Chenab Bridge, historically the world's highest railway arch bridge. The Chenab Bridge is praised as an architectural marvel standing 359 meters above the river. This 1,315-meter long steel arch bridge is designed to withstand seismic activity and strong winds. Among the other projects to be launched is the 272-kilometer Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla rail link project. The Prime Minister will also lay the foundation stone for the Sri Mata Vaishno Devi Institute of Medical Excellence in Katra, worth over 350 crore rupees. Prime Minister will also flag off Vande Bharat trains between Katra and Srinagar. A multi-tier security has been set up to ensure Prime Minister's safety during the public rally in Katra. Heavy security forces including SPG, Army, Central Armed Police Forces and J&K Police have been deployed around the venue. My colleague Nivriti, in fact, is reporting from Ground Zero. Let's quickly take a listen.
We have Mr. Ashwini Dayal with us, who is the General Manager IT and SMT from IRCON, which is the PSU of Indian Railways, and is in a way responsible for the construction of this entire route. Sir, first of all, what is your role in this?
I was looking after this signal, telecom and ITC integrated tunnel communication works for IRCON International. Our portion was from Banihal till Sawalkot. So in this project, we did entire signaling networks, CCTV surveillance network and SOS, PA, all those devices which are required for security infrastructure for smooth running of this train.
All the security inside the train, in the tunnels, on the bridges is being looked after by you?
Yeah, we implemented it. Yeah, we implemented it, we commissioned it, and we have successfully handed over to Indian Railways. Now operations will be dealt by Indian Railways.
So how do you explain about the security of the tunnels, the bridges, if you can please one by one?
Yeah, see this entire project, it is primarily based on tunnels and bridges. We have, if we divide it in a total span of 252 kilometers, IRCON has done approximately 61 kilometers of main tunnel. And if we talk about cross passages and support tunnels, we have got escape tunnels. Escape tunnels are meant for the tunnels which are longer than 3.5 kilometers for the safety of the passengers in case of any exigencies or some emergency. So if we include that, so we have done approximately 122 kilometers of tunneling itself. So now these tunnelings are long, like T50-51 tunnel is 13 kilometer long. That is the Asia's longest tunnel, rail tunnel. So to ensure security and smooth running of the train in these tunnels, we have placed CCTV at every 50 meters. So every 50 meters, entire movement of the train is covered. It is being looked after, and there are tunnel control rooms on every station. And CCTV displays are there, large screens are there, they are manned. And then there are SOS telephones, Save Our Soul telephones, then service telephones, then a very, very specific thing which has been done first time in India, Indian Railways, within inside tunnel. This is the longest. We have put leaky cable for VHF communication. So that handset push to talk to telephones, which are in your railways for security, for SNT, signaling and telecom, that has been provided in these trains also.
All right, let me quickly go across to my colleague Nivriti Mohan, who joins me live from Katra, J&K. Nivriti, a very good morning to you. What's the scene on the ground right now? Are crowds gathering ahead of Prime Minister Modi's arrival? I'm sure, you know, there's a sense of excitement on the ground given Prime Minister Modi is set to inaugurate world's highest railway bridge, which has been under construction for years now. What are the locals saying?
So exactly, it is an exciting moment for everybody here, not only the people of Jammu and Kashmir, but also the officials who are here inside this train, and I am right now inside this cabin. All the officials of railway, Konkan Railway, and then Ircon, the Indian Railway Construction Company, they are all here waiting for the Prime Minister to flag off the Vande Bharat train that we are right now inside. And outside you can see, outside the window of the train, you can see people are waiting when the train will be flagged off from Katra railway station. This Vande Bharat is right now standing at the Katra railway station, and you can see small children. They were chanting slogans of Bharat Mata Ki Jai, Vande Mataram, shouting the slogans aloud, and they are sitting here waving the flag, the Indian tricolor, and waiting for this historical moment when Bharat train will be flying on this very ambitious route of Udhampur Baramulla Srinagar railway line, which is now completely connected, and we are waiting for the first passenger Vande Bharat Make in India train, let me emphasize on that, to ply on that route. And with this train passing through that route, the entire section of 272 kilometers will be open for the people of Jammu and Kashmir, the people of whole country who are willing to come to see and enjoy the valleys of the Kashmir region. It will be connected to Kashmir now. And we were just playing the bite of Mr. Ashwini Dayal, who is the GM of IT and SNT of Ircon. He is right now sitting with us. Let us speak to him also. So what kind of moment is this for you?
It's a very proud moment for us. My entire team is here, design team is here, finance team is here. We are feeling very proud. We were waiting for this moment for past 1 year. When we connected till Sangaldan, we reached Sangaldan. Trains were plying from Sangaldan to Baramulla regularly on daily basis. So today is the moment then when we will be connecting to rest of the India.
So this section of Katra to Sangaldan is the very difficult section, is the last section to be opened now for public. And sir, this is the section which has 97% of the tunnels from Katra to Katra. What kind of difficulty did you face? Because it took almost 10 years to complete this